Audio Jungle.
Greetings and welcome, ladies and gents. I'm the Super Gamer, and it's finally time to talk about Kirby again!
Kirby's Adventure is considered one of the best entries in the entire series, selling 1.75 million units as of 2017. Kirby's Dream Land 2 was released on the Game Boy in 1995 and was received with average reviews. So, what do I think of this game? Let's find out. This is Kirby's Dream Land 2 for the Game Boy. Unlike Kirby's Adventure, the story is not explained at all in the game. Sure, there's the manual, but I'm playing this off of the Kirby's Dream Collection, so I don't exactly have a manual. That's what Wikipedia is for, I guess. The rainbow bridges that connect the 7 rainbow islands have been stolen by an evil force called the Dark Matter, who has possessed King Dedede, intent on conquering Dreamland, and it's up to Kirby to stop it. Since this game is a sequel to Kirby's Dream Land, and it's on the same system as such, it is going to look very similar to that game. Even still, this is still a very nice looking game for the Game Boy, despite it being only in black and white. The music, while nothing really to write home about, is catchy and definitely something you would hear in a Kirby game, even though it doesn't really compare to games like Kirby Superstar. Presentation-wise, it's very similar to the first game. Gameplay-wise, it's actually very different from the first game. I mean, there's the obvious things, like sucking up enemies, spitting them out, and flying. However, unlike the first game, the copy abilities from Kirby's Adventure make an appearance, and they are just as fun to use as in that game. Sadly though, you still lose a copy ability if you get hit, which I'm not exactly thrilled to have returned. Without a doubt, the biggest addition to Kirby's Dream Land 2 are the animal buddies, Rick the hamster, Coo the owl, and Kind the fish. What's really cool about the animal buddies is that they too can use the copy abilities you get, making them a fun and worthwhile addition to the Kirby formula. Unfortunately, these animal buddies have brought some unwelcome gameplay fleas, which I must bring up. First of all, while it's fun to have these guys around, the levels weren't exactly designed around them, meaning you could get stuck in a certain area with no choice but to restart the level. Another thing, while some of the copy abilities combined with the animal buddies are fun to use, they usually only attack in one direction, which is kind of annoying. When it comes to the bosses, half of them consist of bosses recycled from Kirby's Dream Land and Kirby's Adventure, and the other half are completely original bosses. Strangely enough, the original bosses aren't really anything special. They're all mostly just giant enemies, and that's all.
And now it's time for the spoiler section.
Kirby makes his way to King Dedede for the 3rd time and faces off with him yet again. This Dedede boss is admittedly a bit harder compared to his previous fights, so I can at least say that he's learning. After Kirby defeats him for the 3rd time, Kirby and friends walk in the rain all depressed. What? What gives? Guess what? We forgot something. The rainbow drops. In every world, you could find a rainbow drop hidden in one of the levels. These are required in order to get the good ending. Unlike Bomberman 64, I actually went out of my way to try and find them all. However, there's one little problem.
Rant mode activated.
The rainbow drops are freaking impossible to collect! First of all, it's pretty much impossible to find out where they are without a guide. Secondly, getting these rainbow drops requires a certain animal buddy and a certain copy ability. But considering you lose your copy ability if you get hit even once, that means you have to play through each and every level in one flawless run. You have to be perfect, no mistakes whatsoever. And once you do find them, you probably won't even have one of the 2 things required to get it. The worst one is the one in level 5. Getting that rainbow drop requires a jump that is so stupidly hard, you'll lose your marbles just trying to make it. Screw this was the worst thing I've ever had to do in a Kirby game. Okay, I'm done. So yeah, after the 5th rainbow drop, I pretty much stopped caring and just got the true final boss from YouTube. If you do collect all the rainbow drops and defeat King Dedede, you'll get the Rainbow Sword, the only thing that can defeat the dark matter, which rises from Dedede's body as you acquire the Rainbow Sword. Kirby defeats the dark matter and restores peace to the Rainbow Islands and Dreamland. And that was Kirby's Dream Land 2 for the Game Boy, and overall, it was a bit of a mixed bag for me. On one hand, I like the animal buddies and the copy ability system, but on the other hand, the problems with the level design and the rainbow drops make it hard for me to recommend it. For those reasons, I'm going to give Kirby's Dream Land 2 a 3 out of 5.
Because of the scores I gave Kirby's Adventure in this game, you may think that it's all downhill from here from Kirby. But I promise you, the next time we talk about Kirby, it'll be something special. Until then, I'm the Super Gamer, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!